Revelio. I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that Master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged Master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story. And Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
Revelio. Revelio. This is where Saccharissa said to go. Now where are those booba-tubers? Crucial. Defender!
Potato! Are you even trying?
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Incendio!
Revelio.
That's the Cooper. Potato!
That's just Confringo!
Confringo! Incendio!
Reducto!
Potato! Incendio! Confringo!
Confringo!
Incendio!
That's all they're teaching in school these days.
Incendio!
Oh, what's the light on your eyes?
Defender. Confringo.
Reducto! Not Fringo!
Potato. Stupefy. Bombarda.
Is that the next you got? Reducto! Confringo!
Stupefy. Revelio. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Just my luck, a troll. Confringo, Defender, Bombarda. Crucio. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo, Defender, Bombarda. Crucial. Confringo, Defender, Bombarda. Potato, Stupefy. Stupefy. Confringo! Defender! One less foul hulking brute. Revelio! Revelio. 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 This place is seem. Bombarda. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Defender, Bombarda. Confringo. Defender, Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Bombard. Protego. Stupefy. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo.
Reducto. Expulso. Perhaps the nice flowers will grow. Reducto.
Defender.
Bombarda.
Revelio. 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 Totalis. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Bombarda. Confringo. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Get over here!
Defendo. Bombarda.
No!
Revelio. Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Saccharissa, I found the tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might encounter a troll. I think you should pay me more.
I suppose a higher price is less offensive than being forced to regard the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our pubescent classmates. Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Off on another venture, are we?
Might some kind soul help me?
That owl has been in our family for 30 years. And you...
Revelio! You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
We need to tell him. He's the reason we found the book, and he deserves to know what you've learned.
You've seen how he frets about the dark arts. I promise I'll tell him when I found the relic. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I appreciate you telling Sebastian not to keep this from me, but going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Can't imagine how lovely.
Now, come on in and have a look around. No touching if you have sticky fingers. I suspect you have a sharp eye for that.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Revelio. There they are up ahead.
I'll let you...
Revelio.
We're close to a breakthrough. I can feel it.
Silent as no one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Revelio.
These loyalists are out for blood.
Patricus Totalis.
Come on there. You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Revelio. Patricus Totalis. Revelio.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Patricus Totalis.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate.
Revelio.
Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do it fast.
Revelio.
If only I could get my hands on
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Revelio.
How nice if you could best the likes of me.
Confringo. Bombard.
Why he's coming back this way? Let's get this over with. There you are.
Leviosa.
You don't know who you're playing with! I won't rest.
Confringo.
I shall avenge your death.
Bombarda. Confringo.
Why have you not run away? Intend
Fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
We must remain unseen. Revelio. For better or for worse, we're in. Patricus Totalis. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see
Bombard.
why.
Confringo. Revelio. see any goblins in these webs?
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Never seen a sword like it. Ha ha!
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
Wait a moment. Someone there? Someone's here. Can't handle a little altercation.
Revelio. Confringo!
Stop avoiding me!
How many Hogwarts loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Revelio.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio. Smashing.
Should have
Revelio.
conjure stairs.
Revelio. Confringo.
That bridge has seen...
Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Revelio.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud. Revelio.
Look at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos. Lumos. Confringo. Lumos.
Lumos.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Revelio.
Afraid to fight?
The trigger is Totalis.
What's that? Up for a minute, Walked away with that.
Confringo.
I should have been your death.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Defender. Confringo. Stupid one. We're not finished yet. Bombarda. Potato. Stupid one. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda.
certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on brains.
Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa.
We can have a look around in peace.
Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Confringo. Revelio.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Revelio. If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find...
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Mysterious and a bit unsettling.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Revelio.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects. Accio.
Don't start.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
We're here for a
Revelio.
reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. Fringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo! Depulso! Revelio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio! Revelio! Accio! There's something here by the altar. Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Depulso! Revelio! We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Reparo. Revelio. I need to find a safe way across. Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio.
What did you find?
Accio. Confringo. Defender. Barbaro. Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Looks like part of a student's diary.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room. Which, let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricade. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages...
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I
Revelio.
imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
If this archway's been barricaded, we can find a way through.
Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Confringo! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Rickety Bone Bridge complete. Revelio! Accio! Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Flipendo. Revelio. 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 Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo, Defendo, Bombardo, Depulso, Revelio, Revelio, Confringo. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.